When I first came, we were transitioning during a time where the program was in a lot of tumult. Coach Haston, the previous coach, a good friend of mine, we had been meeting for 6 years since he really got the head coaching job. So I knew the problems that were going on in Troy football at that time. There was a lot of kids that were transferring out of the program. Coach Haston was frustrated with that. Coach Haston ended up taking off to Oregon and then recommended me for the job. We only had 12 seniors the first year I came in, and my mission was just to get through the season. We did, and we had the worst record in Troy football history. The next year I was hoping we would improve. We did not. I ended up changing the offense in 2021 with a good group of athletes that we had coming up. And that change, I think, coupled with the culture that we had built, the relationships that we had built, the talent that we acquired, really just turned everything around. We went from 1-4, maybe 500 in the state, all the way up to 250 in the state.
Troy High School in Fullerton has always been known for its academics and nationally recognized STEM programs, but in the past few years, something new has been rising on campus: our football team. With hard work, determination, and a mindset to rise and rise again until lambs become lions, the Warriors have transformed into a stronger, more competitive force each season. Today, Troy stands as a school where academic excellence and athletic momentum grow side by side, proving that determination can redefine a legacy.
Our purpose of our program is to, we call it Rise to Rise Again until lambs become lions. And our whole intention is to raise men, strong men that can be courageous and face adversity head on and really be change agents in the world. You know, that's really our goal. And so that really is going to be that's going to dictate whether or not we're successful. And obviously we can't see that within the season. We're going to see that many years down the road. But I think really, twofold: to be a great program in Orange County, to be a competitive program would mean being successful, and then to really change lives is the other component, which would comprise kind of that rise and rise again mentality.
I have pretty high expectations. It's not like we can keep each other to a low standard. We have to keep it high.
I really want to see this team succeed. I've been in this program this is my 4th year being in the program, so I do definitely want to see us win a championship.
Keep on building from what we did last season. So yeah, I would say I'm pretty hard on myself and the team.
I think we totally deserve it. Our coaches have been putting a lot of work in, so have our players. And so my goal is to help the team in any way I can and contribute as much as I can into succeeding, into accomplishing that goal.
Yeah, that's really our goal right now, and we'll reassess at the end of the season and maybe create a new one if we achieve it earlier than I expected, or not.
I think we did way better than people were expecting, especially beating El Medina. And that, like Park said, even though we went short in CIF, we ended up having a really good season, going 10-2.
10-2.
Including playoffs.
Yeah.
I think our most impressive and best game is probably El Medina when we beat them first game of the year. That was really important, and it really showed how we came together as a team this new year. Yeah.
What kind of mindset do you guys have during practice?
I think for practice, we just focus on all the fundamentals and just getting our minds right leading up to the game. And our minds for the game is really important. You need to be locked in. Just perform, the way we have been during practice.
Practice, I feel like we prepare more the mindset, like Park said, fundamentally wise. We prepare a lot and seeing what the other team does, and there's a lot of studying for practice.
In practice, it's all about prep, getting your body right and your mind ready and knowing your opponent.
You know, one of the things that we are so key on is just data. We collect so much data on our players, not only in their lifts, but in their speed metrics, in their weight metrics, in their academic metrics. In practice, we try to track as much as we possibly can. We believe that data is just such a good motivator because our kids are just so highly competitive. Now, it would be a different situation if we had a bunch of insecure kids that were fearful of data, or that didn't want to look at the mirror and in the mirror and go, you know, this is where I'm at, how do I get better? But we have really kind of conditioned our athletes to long for data, thrive off of data.
You played really well last game against Fullerton, our rivals. How do you feel about that?
I feel very happy that I could contribute to the team, especially with the interception. I hope I can do more throughout the season, but it was great to get that interception against the rivals and going against my former teammates and other friends. It was a great game.
Me personally, I think probably Fullerton. Fullerton, I had a bunch of TFLs.
While you're in the game, you have to think as little as possible and do what you prepped to do this whole week. Just do what you focused on doing that whole week.
Game-wise, my mindset going into it is like players I want to watch out for or people I want to hit.
Kill them, you know, like just go for the quarterback, you know, make sure that not to injure them, of course, but to win the game, you know, to really prove a point.
I think love is one. I think there's a tremendous love for our coaches to our players. We really love our players. We invest in them. We spend so much time with them. We value them not only as players but as people. And I think in turn that causes them to love their teammates tremendously. And we don't want to let each other down in both regards. You know, players don't want to let coaches down. Coaches don't want to let players down. I think that's one word that describes us.
I wouldn't say there's any like initiation because that'd be like hazing, and we don't want to do that.
Oh, I see.
It's definitely more like a whenever someone like joins offense or defense, it's kind of like a bringing into like a social circle because at least on defense everybody talks to each other and it's like everybody's friends. There's no hidden agendas or anything.
There's no ego, you know.
Yeah, we're all there to do our job and do it to the best of our ability.
Yeah, that's why our defense is so great. You know, our chemistry is just really put together.
Absolutely. And as far as traditions go, I mean, outside of, you know, just continuing to be friends with each other, I mean, it's like the team meals and like all the practices and stuff.
And what is football to you?
Football, to me, is something I hold very special. I get to bond with my friends, show off my talents, and just it keeps me like fit, and I just really enjoy it.
What keeps you motivated when the game is on your side?
I feel like my friends definitely keep me motivated because they remind me of why I'm in football in the first place. Without them, I would not want to be in football. They really encouraged me to do my best and be the best person of myself, and also my family. They were always out there to support me no matter the outcome of the game or what I do wrong or do right. So I believe those two aspects really encouraged me to play football.
I think senior night was the night we played best. It was our final game of the regular season for the league championship on Halloween night. There was a lot of hype around the game, and we went out and we just took it to them.
All of our seniors really gave it all. An overall team effort was just perfect. Juniors, sophomores, seniors all did their job.
We were very concerned about what they could do on both offense and defense, but we had a really good game plan, and our boys showed up and and showed out, and we did really well. We ended up winning the game, I think 41-24, I think it was. Super proud of that moment.
How do you feel about the way this season went?
I feel the season went extremely well. So we knew coming into this year that we were returning some key players, but we were also going to elevate a lot of our JV players. But we kind of suspected that we had a very special senior group. This senior group in their 4 years in the program have gone 36-6. So they only lost 6 games in all that they played, or 7 games. We had high expectations going into the season, but we just didn't know. Lo and behold, we go out and win. And we go 9-1 in the regular season and win yet another league championship, another city championship. And so we are very, very, very happy and proud of the work that we did this year.
Ambidextrous, baby. Go. Let's go, baby! Yeah, there we go.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Yeah.